Before we get into the hunt, a special congratulations to Mr. Winky Meister. Yeah, way to go, Bill. That was an awesome buck. You guys have probably seen now that buck he knocked down. That was a dandy. And I might add, it was a nice shot, too. That was a lot of time to get nervous, and, you know, you got the camera on you and the added pressure. People don't realize when you're filming the extra pressure you have. And excellent shot, Bill. Proud of you. All right, we're headed back to a place we call Wyatt's Tree. It's first time we've been in all year. This is where I sat one day during the summer, so the first time in, we've had a bunch of bucks up here on trail cam. It's kind of that core hub of a lot of different bucks, you know, where they hang out. They venture up to this area, but they may not live there all the time. It's one of those, we could see a bunch of different bucks. Picket fence, light switch, that wide 8, they've all been up there. Tuning fork buck, there's been a bunch of them up there, so who knows what we might see. That 66 buck, he's been up there quite a bit, so looking forward to it. Temperature's about 48 degrees, which for this time of October, that should send them to the food sources pretty good. So all right, let's get going. Move along. Like, seriously. Thank you. Man, can't get in here early enough today. It's only like 3:50 and they're out in the field already, so. Well, let's get in the tree.
Realtree's Midwest Whitetail is brought to you by RK Tractors, Ozonics, Redneck Blinds, Wasp Archery, Spot Hog Releases, RTP Outdoors, America's Best Bowstrings, Hoyman Tree Saws, and Realtree.
Well, our plan for October was to kind of skip around and keep all these areas fresh, so that's what we've been doing. This is another spot we haven't been to all season. It's probably one of the best spots on this whole farm. Look at this scrape over my shoulder here. It's just getting crushed. Rubbing post and all. Scrape is just pawed out like you've been shoveling out there. About every buck in the county's been on that camera. We could see light switch up here, picket fence, tuning fork buck, wide 8, 66. They could all be up here. They've all been on this camera right here. It's kind of the central location right here, but we've got a north wind. It's just a light wind, about 3 or 4 miles an hour, which is perfect for this stand, north or northeast. So it's just like 2 days ago, I had a really good feeling about that hunt. It was nice and cool, and I just thought it was going to be a good hunt, and it was, and I feel the same way today. It's only in the 40s here in, late October. We got a little fawn out here. I just seen a deer over in those cedars moving through, so we got deer around already. They were already in the plot when we got here. There was 3 or 4 deer, so as far as the food source goes, if you can put me in a spot like this every time, I'm sold. Green surrounded by corn, so we got clover right here, alfalfa on top of the hill, and corn all around us, so that's about as good as you can get. We should have a pretty darn good sit, guys. 20.5 to that scrape. Try to set them up right around 20, so that's about perfect. Cover a lot of ground right here. I like to see old picket fence step out. He's only been on one camera, and it's funny, you can see it from here actually. It's the bottom of that draw over there, and those trees on this side of that cornfield. That's the only camera he's been on, so it's not far. But he's just been sticking right to that little area right there. He hasn't been over here in a couple of weeks, but that could change any time, so. Buck here to the north.